Well, guys, now we're fixing to get something done. Yes, indeedy. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, buddy. A 770 with duals. I'm believing that's a house cat. She's really ready to go now. Oh, I just had to do this. Had the dual sitting there, and well, sometimes you just gotta know. And yeah, I like it. I really like it. Perfect for this thing. Believe it or not, these tires were on the Minneapolis Moline Super U302 I had when I bought it. These were the tires that were on it. The original tires off that tractor. So they've been sitting, I know, for God, 25 years. Here, there, and everywhere. Now I got a good use for them. On the 770 of all things. Yes, indeedy. Now I wonder, will it pull that disc with the wings up? We might just have to find out very shortly. We'll see you next time, guys. This is why I hate plastic filters. I despise them things. So, job's going to be get that off and changed, and probably take the carb off and take a look at it, because it ain't running right. So we'll be back here in a minute, guys. Oh yeah, see, gotta love them filters. Well, after a good going over on the carburetor, taking it apart, cleaning it, she's back to running again. She needs some really fresh gas put in her, I can tell you that for a fact. That's what's in it. So, she'll get to running better. We'll get some fresh gas in it. So guys, I'm going to call it a day. She's hot and tired. And I'm ready to call it. Has a steel filter in it now. And this one better not leak like that last one. I hate them dadgum things. Hate them with a passion. Those ought to be illegal. Just to tell you the truth. Because no good ever came of a plastic gas filter. simply because heat and exposure to a lot of heat, they tend to bend and do all kinds of strange things. And one there where you're 6-8 inches from a exhaust manifold, it's not a good place for one, but it's got a good filter on it now. Clean the sediment bowl out, filter, clean the carb out. Of course, got squirted in the eyeball with the carb cleaner. That always feels great. But she's a running again, and she's truly due for an oil change. Not because of hours on the oil, on the engine I should say, is more of hours sitting. It's probably been 4 years since I had an oil change, and it's probably only got 10 or 15 hours on it. So they'll get changed. It's on the list. A list of things yet to do. Long's been gone over. 770's been gone over. 1850's ready to work. I know what the problem is, the injector pump. I just got to find somebody to fix it. I got to call a guy about it. This thing's really ready to go back to work, to be honest. And, well, you know, the 770 is just raring to go. And it'll do it a little disking when I get, when the ground gets dry enough. It may look like it here, but I know that ground next door, and it's a whole lot wetter than it is right here. I can guarantee you that. But she still looks pretty cool, you gotta admit. Well, we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. The mobile shop came to the tractor, and I got her done. Now I just got to get a bunch of gas to put in these things. We'll see you next time, guys. Well, hi, guys. It is Tuesday the 19th of September, and I just kind of built a header cart. Not so much header cart, just to hold the corn head in place so I can move it off the combine. Making it a header cart will have to come later, simply because somebody welded the tube in up there and they welded it here. Real brilliant. But it's perfect size for a gravity bed right now. But I don't plan on having any smaller gravity beds, so a 10-foot header cart will work just fine. A couple of 2x6s side by side, a couple of 2x4s on top to get it over top of the tires, because I got to center it so I can back it in the barn back there. That's the whole game plan. So, I got to figure out how I'm going to set it on this thing. Tell you the truth, it'd be great if it had 14-inch tires on it, but it's got 16s, and I don't have any 5-lug 14s that I know of. So, yeah. It had these standards on it, and with that on it, I thought it was going to be too high. Well, dummy me should have known better. if I'd have left those on and not put these on it, another one of them auction deals, you know what I mean? It'd have been about the right height with just a doubled up 2x6. But I thought I was doing myself a favor and going to do it that way, get it lower and yada yada yada. Well, that come back to bite me in the butt. The building I'm going to put this in is about 10.5 feet wide. And that corn head is about 9 foot from front to back, so it's not going to give me a lot of wiggle room. So I can't have the snout sticking out one side of it and tires the other. It's got to be sitting on there fairly square. So yeah, how I'm going to get the head on it, I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about that. 2x6s are 9 footers. The 2x4s are 10s. So, it'll work. All it's got to do is set up on there and go back to the woods and get stored. It's not like it's going up and down the road. So, been doing this for the last few hours. I had a load of logs sitting on this, and unload them, get skid steer put up. Had to go up after parts, some gas filters I ordered. Yes, you can't have too many of them metal gas filters, 5/16 about so long. Yeah. Those are hard to come by this day and age. I don't know why. The plastic ones are everywhere and they're junk. They're not worth putting on anything. They leak. So I ordered them. They came in. So I got them now. One of them's going to go on the 770. One of them went on Dad's 1550. And the other will be a spare for now, in case I need it. Yay! So, I know it don't sound like I got much done, but it's been mighty hot today, and sticky. And it's time to call it a day. Come on. Come on, little one. I hear you. Come on out. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. We'll see who it is. Well, what are you doing over here, kitten? Huh? You come through. No, don't run. Don't have to run, silly. Now, you need to stay off the road. Elias kitten. Why are you over here for? Hmm? Ah, silly little creatures. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I've got to name this one. I don't know what its name's going to be yet. But it's a spunky little thing, I'll say that. But we got the main job accomplished. I got this out. I got it unloaded. I switched those standard arms. ears, whatever you want to call them, from those to those. And so now I got 2x6 wood on it. I can set that corn head on. Once I figure out how it's going to come off the combine onto this, I may have to find a ditch in order to do this. But we'll figure it out. So guys, we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. What do you think we ought to name it? Yeah, we're talking about you. Oh, gotta love them when they're that size. Yeah. What's your name? Yeah. We'll see you next time, guys. Well, hi, guys. It's Wednesday the 20th or 21st. I don't know. I haven't taken any video today. I've been trying to get this corn head on this running gear. And brother, let me tell you, it's been a fight from start to finish. Whew! It's not exactly sitting the way I want it to, but it's kind of in. I had to keep. I really wished it was this way a couple inches more. But I was having a fight because these, if I'd have centered it, would have been right here on these wheels. And that wasn't going to work. So, kind of did the best I could in sliding it around. I've thought about seeing if I can get the forks under it, hook this to the truck, take a skid steer, pick up a little bit, and back up just a hair. It'd make me feel a lot better because of this. Yeah. But it's getting late in the day. They're calling for some showers and thunderstorms tonight. And I want to get long put back in the barn. Probably unhook the 770 and put it in there too. 1850 and the dad's 1550 can sit out. They both need baths. Bad. Really bad. My 1550 diesel is back in the woods. And that's where this is going to go, where it's sitting right now. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. But I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm going to get the tractor put up and see what room is available and kind of go from there. So I'll be right back. So hang on. Well, 2 down, 1 to go. Long's backed in, 770's in. One of the reasons it's in, the shifting boot, I have not been able to get it to, I haven't been able to get it down on in the groove of the transmission tower. So I don't want water getting in the rear end. But I should be able to get my 1550 diesel parked here and the skid steer over here. Should be able to. We'll find out in a few. Kind of in the, if it rains tomorrow, Dad's not going to want to cut grass. trying to think ahead. We'll be back here in a minute, guys. Well, never let it be said I can't pack a barn up. Well, before I went back, start moving a bunch of stuff, went back to the woods and measured that opening of the barn. Because I was thinking it was 11.2, something like that. Nope. Nope. 10 foot to centers. The corn head's 9.5 feet. So it ain't going to fit. So, did a little shuffle root. Well, shoved this back in here for now. And to get the lawnmower out, all I got to do is back skid steer out. And I can bring it right around. That's important. Oh, that's nice. Nice thing to remember. So I'm going to call it a day here. It's about 6:30. To say I'm hot and tired and I'm done. Yeah, I'm done for today. Yeah, I get the combine out. Well, took these off and I moved from the outside hole to the inside holes to give me more room for them pieces back there, but didn't need to. I was going to try to lengthen it out. That's a waste of time. I cut the weld off somebody's put in it, but the two halves are so stiff, the pipe is so stiff back in there it won't budge. So I put this all back together, put the runners back on it, took it out there, got the combine out, had to run it up on boards to get it high enough to go over this, and I had to slide it under. Had to take a 2x4 off this end. It's sitting farther back than I want it to be, but it is what it is at this point. It's in the dry. I just finally got all them gathering chains loosened up, and I ain't no sense putting it out in the weather. Now, if I could figure out how to take the snouts off, then I could get it back there in the barn, no problem. But I don't know how those come apart, so I'm just going to wing it for now. So guys, like I said, I got her packed up here. 2 combines, 3 tractors, a corn head, a skid steer, and a couple of lawnmowers, and various other junk. I had not had these duals on. I could have put the 1550 in backwards, which would have given me more room. That makes it hard to get on and off. So we'll just wing it. And I do like the looks of this thing with duals on it. I've had these duals for 25, 30 years. I bought the duals. I didn't get any, or I got hardware with it. I took the tires off that were on these and put on the tractor, the molding I had, and mounted those tires on here, on these, figuring I'd get a use for them one of these days. Never happened, till now. And they match up perfectly for this tractor. They're just a little bit shorter, and that makes them work perfect with 13.6s, being they're 15.5s. So guys, I'm going to call it a day. We'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. It's in here. So we'll see you next time.